Hello everyone. Today, we are going to explore a country where people used to worship deities. This country boasts the world's oldest civilization and the largest archaeological sites, where beauty is so captivating that it can shake even the strongest of beliefs. This country is also known as the land of false gods. So, today we are going to explore Egypt. This video is going to be extremely interesting, so make sure to watch until the end. For our new friends, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Your support is what we eagerly wait for. Egypt, officially known as the Arab Republic of Egypt and in Arabic as Jamhuriyat Misr al-Arabiya, is a transcontinental country that stretches from the northeast corner of Africa to the southwest corner of Asia. It is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, the Gaza Strip and Israel to the northeast, the Red Sea to the east, Sudan to the south, and Libya to the west. The Gulf of Aqaba in the northeast separates Egypt from Jordan and Saudi Arabia. The total area of this country is 10,408 square kilometers. If we talk about Egypt's population, it stands at approximately 109,546,720 people. The official language spoken here is Arabic, and it is a Muslim-majority country. Egypt is the 14th most populous country in the world, and the third most populous in Africa after Nigeria and Ethiopia. Modern Egypt's history dates back to 1922, when it gained independence from the British Empire as a monarchy. After the 1952 revolution, Egypt declared itself a republic, and in 1958, merged with Syria to form the United Arab Republic, which was dissolved in 1961. In the latter half of the 20th century, Egypt faced social and religious upheavals and political instability. It fought several conflicts with Israel. In 1978, Egypt signed the Camp David Accords and formally withdrew from the Gaza Strip, recognizing Israel, followed by the Egyptian Revolution in 2011, which led to the ousting of Hosni Mubarak. The country experienced political unrest, which somewhat stabilized after the government formed in 2014. Dear friends, the majority of Egypt's population lives along the banks of the Nile River, which covers an area of about 40,000 square kilometers. Only these areas are arable, the vast Sahara Desert areas, which are almost entirely uninhabited, make up a large part of the country. Approximately 43% of Egypt's population lives in urban areas, mostly around the Nile Delta. Cairo is the largest city and the capital of Egypt. This city is a blend of ancient culture and modern architecture. Cairo alone houses 20% of Egypt's total population. It is one of the busiest cities in the world, constantly bustling with people and tourists. The locals come out with their children in the evening to enjoy life to the fullest. Everything is available in this city, from top-notch restaurants to dance clubs and shisha lounges. People from all over Egypt come to Cairo for business. In Cairo, families gather along the banks of the Nile in the evenings, enjoying the view and dining out. The city is even busier at night than during the day. Dear friends, did you know that the toothpaste we use today was invented by the ancient Egyptians? Ancient Egyptians disliked keeping hair, with only women keeping their hair. They also knew the art of controlling the mind through sleep. When it comes to the pyramids of Egypt, which have made Egypt so famous, the largest one is the Great Pyramid of Giza, also known as the Pyramid of Khufu. It stands 139 meters tall. Approximately 2.3 million limestone blocks were used to build this pyramid. How such large stones were transported to such a height remains a mystery. Dear friends, let me tell you that the first pyramid in Egypt was built about 4,500 years ago. There are over 100 pyramids in Egypt, but the three most famous ones are at Giza. The largest is the Great Pyramid, built for Pharaoh Khufu, or Cheops. Pharaohs were people who claimed divinity and were followed by the masses. They were also skilled mathematicians. The construction of the pyramids wasn't just about lifting heavy stones. It involved precise calculations, land alignment, stone cutting, and meticulous planning. If anyone achieved eternal life through the construction of pyramids, it was the designer of the first pyramid, Imhotep. He was not only a skilled architect but also held a high position in the pharaoh's court. He was a priest and a physician. The ancient Egyptians honored him so much that he was later deified. Around the 1960s, filmmakers recreated his character in their way, presenting him as a villain in the movie The Mummy. To enter the Great Pyramid of Khufu, you need to buy a ticket and then climb about 250 steps inside to reach the chamber where Khufu's mummy was kept. Dear friends, in these pyramids, the mummies of the pharaohs were preserved along with their belongings. It is said that sometimes their special servants were forcibly buried with them, believing that when their gods resurrected, they would also come back to life with them. Who hasn't heard of the famous Queen Cleopatra? This pharaoh queen's beauty still reigns worldwide, whose charm and magical powers destroyed Roman generals and their empires. Dear friends, Egypt's flag resembles those of three countries. Number 1, Syria. Number 2, Iraq. And number 3, Yemen. The national bird of Egypt is the falcon, which is also depicted on their flag. The national flower is the lotus, and the national tree is the fig tree. Although Egypt's landscape resembles that of Arab lands, it is part of Africa. Egypt's social media is tightly controlled. Many activities cannot be carried out without government permission. Islam became very popular and spread rapidly in Egypt in the 7th century AD. And today, 90% of the population is Muslim. The Egyptian currency is the Egyptian pound, with 1 Egyptian pound equal to approximately 9.31 Pakistani rupees and 2.66 Indian rupees. Egypt's calling code is +20, and its domain name is .eg. The current president of Egypt is Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, born on November 19, 1954. He has been the president since 2014. Egypt is the second largest producer and exporter of dates in the world. This country, settled along the Nile River, is also a leading producer of fruits. Egypt also boasts one of the largest armies in the world, with an unparalleled navy. When you visit Egypt, make sure to explore its mosques, shrines, and historical buildings. So friends, this was our informative video for today. Just like you're recalling the heavy burden of tasks, don't forget to lighten your load by subscribing to our channel for more amazing content. Thank you.